Hello, and welcome back to another video from the Fanny Pack. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make an AR-15. Except not. So you're gonna need a Nerf gun to make this Nerf gun, which I know sounds kind of wrong. You can really use any Nerf gun, just like a cheap pistol will work. Then you're gonna need a bunch of MDF or plywood. And finally you're gonna have to print out a picture of the gun that you want to replicate. And a poop ton of paint sticks. Now I'm just going to use some glue to glue all the paper to the MDF.
Time to cut it up.
Guys, so now I'm going to start cutting out a bunch of shapes from our paint sticks, which are purely just for aesthetics. So it turns out not all of these parts are actually aesthetic. We need a few of these to house the trigger mechanism. So for right now, I'm going to temporarily glue a few of them on with this high strength 90 because I have to take everything off to paint it. Alright guys, so now it's time to permanently secure the pump to our gun.
So now guys, it's time to drill a hole.
Alright, so see this perfect little hole I drilled?
So now guys, I'm going to temporarily assemble this because we still have to paint it, so I'm going to have to take it back apart.
Alright guys, so this thing actually shoots right now. So we just took this barrel off a Nerf gun, but you could just use any pipe and just sticks in there. And then you pull this back, and when you let go, it fires. Now obviously this will be more powerful once we add the trigger mechanism, which is going to be on this side, but for now at least it shoots. Alright guys, so the next hurdle is putting in the trigger, which is gonna be up to you because each design is gonna be different, so it's up to you to figure out the size and where it goes. but let me just show you what mine looks like. So first things first, I made a little notch on this piston just by gluing a little piece of plastic to the piston. This is what the actual trigger looks like, and you can see your trigger should basically look like this. You know, like I said, you'll have to figure out the proportions for yourself. But mine just fits in just like this. And you can see when you pull this back, there'll be a spring that pushes this into place. So you can apply pressure here. And now when you pull the trigger, it shoots. And you can see I just cut the trigger out of this sheet of plastic that came off an old tray. So right now I'm just assembling pieces onto the gun and then carving them out so that it looks the way I want. And now guys, I'm going to take a long needed break. Alright guys, so I've completely disassembled the gun so that in order to paint it. And to paint it, we're just going to use a primer and then these two colors. But you'll notice this primer is a metal primer. Don't use a metal primer, just use a normal primer. But I just am using this because I'm too lazy to buy another one. Alright guys, so now it's time for some color. So these are all the pieces we'll be needing. Alright guys, so I finished the rifle and it's looking kinda sick. Don't shoot your sisters. See you next time.